Let's be honest with ourselves for a moment. When things go wrong in your life, is your first instinct to take responsibility or to find someone to blame? Think about that question very well, because that singular difference is what separates people that grow from people that stay stuck. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mofes Canvas. I'm trying to build a community where everyone strives to be 1% better than they were yesterday, and being better is in so many ways. But today I want to have a real conversation with you, not about hype, not about motivation, but about something that actually forces you to reflect and look inwards. Let's talk about ownership mentality and how it might be one of the things standing between you and everything that you want, the version of yourself that you've been praying for and the version of yourself that you are today. A personal experience for me is this, that I thought I was like somebody that took responsibility with the whole stuff. That was something I learned, that in every situation you should be able to own your faults. Don't blame circumstances, don't blame Nigeria, don't blame the algorithm, don't blame the weather, don't blame everything apart from yourself. Let's see if you truly own your life or if you're just living in it. What is ownership mentality really? Ownership mentality is simply saying, if this is my life, I have a role to play in it. Even if it's not my fault, it's still my responsibility, okay? It's the moment you stop being a passenger in your life. It's the moment you grab onto the steering wheel and say, look, I may not control the road, but I control this car. What are the things I can control? I can control what goes into my mind. I can control the things that come out of me. That small shift can change everything. In every situation, always look at the opportunities of you controlling. There's something that Bishop always used to say: you are completely responsible for the outcome of your life. It might not be your fault. It really might not be your fault. Like, it could be anybody else's fault. But in that moment, instead of blaming somebody, always think, what can I do? That small shift, it changes everything. When someone hurts you, do you say, people are just evil, men are just evil, or I need to build stronger boundaries next time? So this is why ownership mentality builds resilience. Life is always going to life, but people with ownership mentality bounce back faster. They don't just crumble when things happen. You're able to pick up your mind quickly, and your first thought isn't why me. Your first thought is, okay, so what can I do now? Okay, it has happened. What can we do? What is the next step? What is the solution? Instead of spiraling, you take that into account. It is data now. Whatever situation you've gone through, no matter how horrible you think it is, take that into account now. This is data. I'm learning this for a reason. When you trust God so much, when you trust that God has your back so much, that's another thing. You know that this is not the worst. So far I'm still alive, I can always make a difference. So far I'm still alive, I can always work on myself. So far I'm still alive, I can still do better. I can change tomorrow. I can change my life. If there is one lesson I learned from Gossip Girl, that's it. Because in season 1, Blair's life turned upside down. She was this iconic, angelic girl. Like, everybody knew her as the school's virgin. Everybody knew her as she was the best. She got the best grades in school. Everybody that has watched Gossip Girl knows that Blair is actually like a schemer, and she's very devious. To all the lecturers, to everybody else, all our juniors, everybody in other classes, she was like this icon. Everybody wanted to be like Blair. After the secret came out that she slept with Chuck, that was her boyfriend's best friend, it ruined her reputation. That reputation of being pure and untouched. Blair rebuilt her life. She took ownership for what happened. Okay, I did it, and so that just makes me cooler than you because I can admit that I did it, and that just makes me cooler than you because I can manipulate people, and that was her strength. And that just brought me to think about how ownership mentality just changes your life. Like, you can do anything once you take responsibility. So now ask yourself, have I really been taking responsibility for my life, or have I been quietly blaming everybody else and every other thing around me? Think about your finances, your relationships, your consistency, your habits, your goals. In this area, have I been a driver or a passenger? Asking these questions is making me reflect also on the things that I claim that I am doing, the actions I claim I'm taking. Because when you're able to take responsibility for your actions, it's limitless the amount of things you can do, because now you're always in control, you're always in power. And it starts from being able to take responsibility, even when it's not your fault, even when it's somebody else. How does this affect me? How can I handle it? How can I change or do better next time? Life doesn't become easier. So the question isn't, do you want to become better? Of course we do. Of course we all do. The real question is, are you willing to take responsibility for the life that you want? Because resilience is not built in comfort. It's built in responsibility. If this video made you reflect, even for 1 second, then you're already on your way. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, which part of your life do you need to take more ownership of? I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.